Hello, me lads and lovelies. Captain Edward von Arkham here, coming to you from on board the MHS Hysteria. I've been hard at work in the lab all day, and I am just putting the finishing touches on my latest invention and the potential answer to all of our problems. We can't reach Nakotis during its height because the Great Race have sequestered their entire civilization within an isolated cyclical substream timeline. A barrier so impenetrable that even my beloved eternity clock cannot break through. However, the Yith's machines allow them to project their consciousnesses across time and space in the form of electrical energy without breaking the loop, and this proves that the substream is not completely airtight. So each one of the consciousness exchanges must form an individual sub-substream through the cyclical barrier. And that's how we'll get through, with the use of the polydimensional subfield extrapolator. I'm especially proud of this one. I have engineered this beauty with a combination of Yithian technology and my technology. Like my magnificent eternity clock, this little beauty traces event horizons, but unlike the eternity clock, it has a secondary inverse tracking mechanism. This means it can trace event horizons both forwards and backwards simultaneously, which will aid tremendously in the ludicrously precise task of isolating one of the substreams leading through the barrier. Assuming that bit works, and why shouldn't it, that's where the resonant transceiver comes in. Each substream contains two resonant charges, one for each mind within the consciousness exchange. The resonant transceiver will detect the outgoing charge and lock onto it. And assuming that bit works, and why shouldn't it, that's where the extrapolator comes in. The stream in question would be about this wide, which would not allow for easy transtemporal travel. So once it's locked on, the extrapolator will stimulate the stream's dimensions by replicating its resonant frequency, causing it to expand so that we may fly through it. Properly chuffed about this one. The only thing left to be done is to test its mechanics. It should just be a matter of turning the ignition wheel. Oh, thank you. It's supposed to do that. Of course, there are considerations needed for the event of our success. We cannot presume with any certainty how the Yith will react to our arrival, should we succeed. So we shall cross that bridge when we come to it. And hopefully we will not be chased back over it again. Ah, well, that's our time for today. I'm going to go make the final preparations for our trip to Nakotis. Until next time, stay mad, my duckies. Have I said what could possibly go wrong yet?